Beim letzten waren ja das, glaube ich, noch irgendwie 3 Missionsabschnitte, die ich hätte machen müssen, um dieses Zwischenkapitel zu machen. Da habe ich jetzt halt die Scheiße gemacht, da fehlt jetzt nur noch eins, das man machen muss und dann, ja, geht endlich wieder, glaube ich, mit der Main Story weiter. Hoffe ich zumindestens. Ja, und ich hatte auch Artefakte gefarmt. Äh, ja, die Artefakte, die ich vorher hatte, ja, waren alle nur so lila oder so. Ich hatte 2 goldene. Ja, und jetzt habe ich hier überall goldene. Ja. Was hat der dann? Elementarkunde, Verteidigung, Aufladerate. Verteidigung, LP und Angriff. So, jetzt mal kurz gucken, welches ich hochlasse. Glaube ich. Kein Level. Ja gut, also. Ja, jetzt müssen wir erstmal hier kurz gucken wegen dieser Aufgabe. Ja. Toros, Ikan und Irakundus. Und scheinbar spielt sich das Ganze in Leo ab. Nicht? Okay. Das fällt. Ich hätte gerne, spielt sich in Leo oder so ab.
Catherine, it's us! Was it—
Yes. Requires your assistance. After assessing the...
Just another day on the job for us!
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind. So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes... But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring this Oni in. No problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler. She'll be back with them.
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
On second thought, Paimon will leave the fighting to you.
We are still investigating Arataki Ito's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts. But please ask around in the streets as well. Thank you. I will await your return.
Well, let's start asking around on the streets. Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki Ito guy.
Arataki Ito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is, he did something monumentally stupid, then right. And to be completely honest...
Wait, you mean he ought...
No. So, on the one hand, I don't personally see him as a bad guy. You know, I'm afraid that I'm not too... When someone asks... if I...
Is it just...
I'm afraid that I don't have... Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay, thanks.
Arataki Ito? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a...
Huh? How can you be...
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes. Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the street. Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
On purpose, though, right?
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable!" And then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
Ugh, that's just...
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Ito a scolding. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened. In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
Scheiße. Meine Armhülsen. So, also weg mit euch. Boah, mein Rücken tut weh. So, ich hatte heute gehofft, zum Kanal gehen zu können. Aber ist so leider nicht der Fall. So. So. So, weiter geht's.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryou Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable. So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange. Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him. At first, he was just one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers. What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start. Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that after scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree. At the time, Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision. The Vision Hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
He does sound a little unstable, just like people have been saying.
Ja gut, also beides. Die Beweise können natürlich trotzdem noch gelogen sein. Jetzt nicht unbedingt von der Tenro-Verwaltung, sondern hier hat er da irgendwas überfallen, blub, und es kann auch sein, dass ihn jemand hasst. Also...
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Ito, please bring him straight here. We'll...
Thanks for all the info. Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word up.
Ja, hier fehlt jetzt noch das auf jeden Fall.
Paimon remembers that there's a
Alter, echt jetzt? Netz der Omikronität. Ich hab noch nicht mal so eine Mission. Also ich check gerade echt nicht, was da jetzt los ist. Da.
My store is offering the latest impression.
Wahrscheinlich mal davon laufen. Ich scheiße, es geht mir manchmal. Ich scheiße schnell. Ich andere Scheiße machen.